All Said and Done by Sturgill Simpson is going to be played in standard tuning, and to my ears it sounds like it's being finger-picked. I'm playing it with a pick though because my fingers would not do the pattern that Sturgill was playing. Which is really, I feel like it should be a pretty simple, just kind of ascending and descending picking pattern with your right hand if you want to attempt finger picking it. But for some reason I can't pull it off today. So I'm playing it with a pick, which is not correct, but this tutorial will give you the chords, which is a place to start. So the opening chord is going to be an A minor. I've got my second finger on the 4-string second fret, my ring finger on the 3-string second fret, and my first finger on the 2-string 1 fret. So the thing about this A minor chord is that you can hear Sturgill Simpson basically doing the embellishment of picking his first finger up off of the second string and hammering it down. So inside of the picking, which I'm not even doing a specific picking pattern other than trying to keep the rhythm of that's all that I'm really doing, is trying to keep that rhythm with almost every other tap being a different string. So I'm just trying to keep that rhythm throughout the entire song through using a pick. And if you want to do finger picking, that's ultimately what you're going for as well, is something along that field. But anyway, so I'm getting off track. Embellishment in the A minor is to be hammering on with your first finger to the second string first fret, and then sometimes you might want to pull off with your first finger to expose the open second string. Also in this A minor, every now and then in the phrasing, he'll kind of pick out the open 1 string to be a point of tension to then go back into the A minor note. The second chord of the song to know is a C major. I'm moving with my ring finger to the 5-string 3 fret, second finger to the 4-string 2 fret, which it should already have been there from the A minor. Now open 3 string and first finger still on the second string, 1st fret. Inside of this C chord, you can still do the pick up and hammer on with your first finger on the second string 1st fret. I hear Sturgill still doing that in the C chord. Also, you can hear him move his second finger to the 3rd string 2nd fret at times during the C chord, like this. Something along those lines. Then the C chord will walk back down to the A minor by going. The way that you'll do that is ring finger in the C chord is on the 5-string 3 fret. You'll go with your second finger to the 5-string 2 fret and then into the A minor chord. The second time after the C chord, instead of walking down to the A minor, it walks down to a G chord. So I'm moving now with my ring finger to the 6-string 3 fret and my second finger to the 5-string 2 fret. And you can hear Sturgill at kind of the midway point of the C chord move probably his second and first fingers back into the C position while leaving his ring finger on the 6-string 3rd fret, going second finger to the 4-string 2nd fret and first finger to the 2-string 1 fret, and then pulling those back off again before coming back into the A minor. Those rounds of A minor to C, back to A minor to C, down to G, they go in rounds and operate as the verse. The next set of chords to know are the chorus chords, and it's basically going to be a D major to an A minor for the first half of the chorus. So the way the D major is made is open 4-string, first finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and then your second finger on the 1-string 2 fret. And with your second finger, it sounds like there could be some hammer-on or some pull-off action that is happening there with the picking over that D chord before going back into the A minor chord, which be mindful of still the hammer-on action that is taking place with your first finger on the open 2-string to 2nd string 1st fret inside of that A minor. It goes back to the D, then back down to the A minor, and then you'll go to the C major chord. And you can hear that happen during the chorus again for like a hammer on to the 3rd string 2nd fret, pull off, then hammer on to the 4th string 2nd fret, and then it goes down into the G major chord. And then the next chord is the last new chord to know for the song. The chorus ends on an F sharp minor, which I suppose Sturgill would have to be playing as a bar chord, or most likely is playing as just a straight bar chord, because everything else are open chords, so I know there's no capo. The way this F sharp minor would be played is you would bar with your first finger across the 2nd fret of the guitar, and then your ring finger would go down on the 4th string. Your ring finger would go down on the 5th string 4th fret. Your pinky finger would go down on the 4th string 4th fret. And then your first finger bar would have to be grabbing the back end of this chord, with strings 3, 2, and 1 being fretted on the 2nd fret. And then it goes back, coming out of that chorus, it goes back to a C, I believe, and then back down to A minor. So those are the chords and the movements to All Said and Done by Sturgill Simpson. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.